a bum can get it back. Dummy, if you dead, you can't do shit.
Sexy chocolate nigga like
What is up, everybody?
Can't keep a bitch.
What's up, everybody? Back here again with your season finale after review for Snowfall. I already did my main review. Go check that out if you haven't already. But I'm just here to tie up some loose ends. I had to run it back on this Cissy went to jail for nothing topic. I got a lot of response between TikTok and my shorts on YouTube. Got a lot of response from that, so I want to bring it back, man. And also I have a hypothetical for you guys. What if Franklin would have got that money? Would it have been so bad? And I'm gonna run through a couple comments here, and but yeah, I just wanted to run it back one more time for the after review. So for those of you who have not seen my review yet, make sure y'all go check that out. But as for now, let's go ahead and get into it. So with that being said, got your attention? Got it? Good. Let's get into it, y'all. So let's start with Cissy went to jail for nothing. I believe she went to jail for nothing. Just that scene where she was with Leon, and Leon's talking, everybody's in the hood talking about you. But it's just the hood talking about me. No, nothing else came from that court scene. No history was made, and no secrets were spilled. They shut her down quick. So what she wanted to get out never got out. So it's not like she, exposed or single-handedly took down the CIA. You know what I'm saying? And her son treated her like, let me go here. I got to play it.
And Teddy should have blown your fucking head off.
I'm like, did she really save her son? At the end of the episode, he was a bum, a fate worse than death. Now, I mean, there is a chance that he could get it back, but I mean, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. But I think he has a chance to make an appearance in this spinoff or whatever. But it would be a one-off at best. From what it seemed like he's done playing that character. But you never know. Money talks. We could see a comeback from Franklin Saint here. So with that being said, let's go into some of the commentary here. I'm gonna go. This is gonna be from my TikTok feed right here. So let me just play this short clip right here, and then we'll talk about it. Ooh. I ask again, what was the point of Cissy shooting Teddy and going to jail? I'm like, I just felt like this was all in vain. What was the point? She didn't get anything out of it, and we see what happened to Franklin at the end of the episode. Franklin wasn't saved. Like I said, a fate worse than death, But anyway, so another thing he said, man, hold on, I got to play this, man. This was a trip.
And Teddy should have blown your fucking head off.
That bad. I don't know. I kind of agree with him. Because I just don't see the point of her going to jail. It was senseless at the end of the day. All right, so that was that clip from my last review here. Let's go into some of the comments here. I see Raymond Thompson. I'd rather Frank get some money and the CIA or KGB unalive him. Y'all ain't got to say that shit, man. Unalive, that sounds crazy. Y'all can say took out. I know y'all trying to get past the algorithm, but that sounds crazy. Unalive. I would never say that shit. Anyway, unalive him while he was in Africa or something like that. They did Frank wrong in this ending. Yeah, I would have liked to see something like that. I could just imagine day after day that song start coming on. and Frank just go out in a blaze of glory. That's what I wanted. Even though some people say that might have been predictable to kill him off. But like I said, I do commend the writers for going this route. It's something I wouldn't have guessed. I wouldn't have seen him become a bum for the rest of his life or whatever. But yeah, that would have been something I like to see. And I have another Chase D nuts. He was freed, or he was free. Responding to, my comment when I say he wasn't free. And he's not free. How is he free? I mean, okay, let's play devil's advocate here. Let's say, okay, he doesn't have to worry about the CIA or the KGB being on his back. I guess you could say he was free from that standpoint. But what type of life is it? You're homeless, no money. He probably gonna get his ass whooped here and there. You already heard him when he was talking to Leon. When the dudes, I guess, tried to rob him or whatever. He didn't get that bloodshot eye from nowhere. So, I personally feel like being a bum for the rest of your days is not a life to live. I would have rather him go out swinging. So I don't feel like he was free to me, even though, he had that scene where he said, "Do you see any chains on me, Lee?" I'm sorry. This just the life. But I guess I can kind of see the point that he doesn't have that pressure of the CIA or, the KGB on his ass. But I just don't think Cissy envisioned this when she shot Teddy. I don't think that's what she wanted for Franklin. So like I said, I just think her sacrifice was in vain for, what he ended up being. Let's go. I had a little troll in the comment here, but what? How is being broke worse than death? I'd rather lose it than die. I don't know, man. I just think some things are worse than death. I'm like, if you're in, let's say if you're on your deathbed, you're sick, you're in constant pain, would you rather go through that for years and years? I'd rather, I'm like, man, take me out now. You know what I'm saying? So that's just an example I'm using, but yeah. And then, I further debated him or him. I'm not sure who it is, but it's a troll though. And then, he said, "Idiot, a bum can get it back. Dummy, if you dead, you can't do shit." So I was dealing with a troll right there over on TikTok, but I let him get his shit off. But I think I mentioned that earlier. He can get the money back, which is kind of true. But I think it's over with for Franklin, man. He ain't getting that back no time soon. But that does it for TikTok there. I'm gonna move over to the YouTube comments, and let's see. I'm trying to find ones that deal with the whole Cissy comment. Daryl Glover. The sacrifice that Cissy made was in twofold. In the sacrifice episode, she pleaded to Franklin that the money wasn't worth it and had changed him. Franklin didn't care or choose the money over her. Cissy knew by handling Teddy back to the CIA handing Teddy back to the CIA. No matter what, the CIA and or Teddy would have come after them due to a similar deal of Teddy claiming he wasn't going to go after Alton if Cissy and Alton leave the country. And Teddy confirmed killing him, which in turn proves that he and the CIA would lie and do whatever they wanted. Killing Teddy is basically closing the book officially with the CIA, because now Franklin is a worthless asset, and she was right. The only thing the CIA cared for was getting the KGB. From that point on, it was over. Had she not done that, Franklin still would have to deal with the CIA, especially Teddy. Yeah, you're right. You're right. But as far as Cissy shooting Teddy, this is my main argument against that. She only shot Teddy when he made that snide remark about shooting, putting 2 bullets in Alton and dump him in a ditch or river, whatever he said. Then at that point, that's when she turned and shot him. I don't think Cissy didn't care. Once he made that comment, that's what made her go off. So honestly, I think the whole I did it for I'm doing it for you, son. I think that's secondary. So yeah, that's what I think about that. But you do have a point as far as the whole CIA would have still been on his ass pretty much. Yes, that's true. But I think going back to that, I think the guy that said, he would have got his money and went to Africa and died or something like that. I mean, I think I would rather him go out that way, but just the way he went out, nah. All right, got another one here. Anthony Thompson. Cissy's sacrifice was just not for Franklin, but also for Leon, Wanda, B, and the baby, and Louie, as well as because she knew if Teddy remained alive, he would retaliate. And she didn't know it, but she was also protecting Gustavo because Teddy would have hunted him down. True. Yes. If he would have remained alive, he would have retaliated. He would have ran it back on everybody. But like I said, I'm going to go back to the whole thing that set her off. That's mainly the reason she killed Teddy. If Teddy would have said, yeah, Alton's alive, I got him in prison, you want to see him? She probably would have let him go. That was her main attachment as far as not killing Teddy. Once he, told her the truth, it was open season from there. Let me keep reading. I didn't understand why she shot Teddy before he could complete the transaction, but I believe she was trying to tell him that the money was his own undoing, and if he got 37 million, it would have destroyed him. I'm about to get into that in a second. So since I think that's pretty much the only ones I really wanted to answer that really related to that topic. But other than that, what would have happened if Franklin got the money? Let's say Leon gave him that $3 million, right? So here's my thing. We know that Franklin, I mean, he really didn't mismanage his money or anything like that. He didn't have any habits, no drug habits, anything like that. So honestly, I think if Leon would have gave him that money, I think there's a good chance he could have flipped it. Now, he would still go further down that rabbit hole. I think he still would have chased that 73 million or whatever, so that probably would have continued. I would argue that, but as far as, if Leon would have gave him that 3 million, I think he would have did something with it. I think he probably would have, took his time, made a couple moves here and there, but he wasn't leaving that 73 million alone. But I guess he would have eventually got to Parissa, which we never got an answer for. but that was probably his last line to that money. But, you know, off camera, I guess she has it. I don't know. But other than that, guys, I think that's pretty much it. I went a little bit longer than I wanted to. But anyway, y'all tell me what y'all think, man. I'm going to go ahead and put a, put a bow on top, tie it up. That's the end of Snowfall. But I'm going 10 toes down, man. I think Cissy went to jail for nothing. She went to jail for nothing, man. All right, guys. So that's going to do it for this after review. Y'all tell me what y'all think about these topics that I just talked about. Did Cissy go to jail for nothing? And what would have Franklin have done with that money if he had got it from Leon? Let me know. I'd like to hear your thoughts. But if this is your first time being to the channel, make sure y'all hit the like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I guess I'll see y'all for this spinoff. So whenever that pops up. But anyway, guys, I'll see y'all next time. Peace out.